Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. Today I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am here to eat chili. That's what you do in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is really serious about their chili. There's a lot of independent shops to eat chili here. I am not going to any of those today because if some of you guys have been watching, I have been trying to focus on chains, the beginning of chains, their first restaurants or oldest restaurants. And there is a very famous Midwestern chain that started right here called Skyline Chili. Skyline Chili, of course, started in Cincinnati because this is the home of chili, basically. Skyline was started in 1949 by a man named Nicholas Lambrinidis. He was a Greek immigrant that had come to America, and after World War II, decided to open a little chili parlor using an old family recipe that he had worked on in different chili shops around Cincinnati, and decided to start his own. The name Skyline Chili actually comes from the fact that Cincinnati itself sits right on the Ohio River, kind of nestled next to the Ohio River, and it's surrounded by hills. And he had bought a little piece of property just above the city. It overlooked the city, so he called his place Skyline Chili. The name stuck. He ran the restaurant for about 50 years. Of course, within a few years of it, it was very popular. They opened a couple of locations, then he started franchising them. The original location is about 2 miles from here. It's long since gone. It got torn down, I believe, in 2002. But one of the oldest franchises was opened here in 1966. And it is right across the street over there. And we are gonna go check that out today, and I hope you guys will come join us. Let's go eat it. Yes. Alrighty. Let me get a cheese coney, and then let me also get a regular four-way.
Oh, do you want onions on your four-way?
Yes.
And do you want onion mustard on your cheese candy?
Yes.
All right, have it happen.
Awesome. So Skyline Chili comes on spaghetti. That was traditionally how it was made. It's based on a Greek dish. Comes with chili, onions, mustard, and covered in cheese. And of course the spaghetti. Chili with onions. So you can order the chili three-way, which is basically just the chili, the pasta, and the spaghetti and the cheese. Or you can order it four-way, which is adding either onions or beans, or you can have it five-way, which is both onions and beans added to it. I chose four-way, which I added the onions, no beans. Thought about doing the five-way, but I'm just gonna stick with four-way. Of course, the other important factor, especially in any Cincinnati chili shop, is going to be your oyster crackers. Always a big part of it. And that's just the traditional way. You can actually order it any way you want. There's a variety of ways and a variety of different things they put the chili on. They even have nachos too. Now, as far as the chili goes, for me, I've always had Skyline Chili on the Coney dogs. They sell it pretty much in every grocery store around America. It's an actual brand in the can of chili based off of the restaurant's chili. Goes great on hot dogs. I do like it here, but not really anywhere else on pasta. I don't think I've ever tried it by itself. Like, I'm not sure what a bowl Skyline Chili by itself would taste like. Probably pretty good. It's not very spicy. Got good flavor. Not a traditional chili flavor. They're definitely unique if you've never had it. But it's very good. Especially if you've never been to Cincinnati or ever had Skyline. Definitely worth time. For sure. They do have the option now to put habanero shredded cheese on, which I probably should have done. That would have been good. Fantastic. These hot dogs are real small, very tasty. That's how I've always had the Skyline Chili. It really pops on a coney dog. I'm here early, but this location gets really busy. It also stays open very late, being that it's near college. Definitely a very cool place to hang out late at night. These old chandeliers above the tables remind me of the old Pizza Hut ones from the 80s. Those are cool. That's pretty cool. This is a picture of a ton of the different Skyline buildings or franchises here around Cincinnati. There's actually about 150, probably even more, franchises out in the Midwest, most of them in the Ohio area. It's pretty cool. And of course, they are a sponsor of the local hockey team. Thank you. You can also get t-shirts, dressings, and of course, those oyster crackers. They're oh so important. That was delicious. Anyway, like I said, there's a lot of chili shops in and around Cincinnati. Skyline's the most famous because it's the one that got franchised outside of Cincinnati. But there's a ton of different kinds of chilies, but this city is known for chili. You wouldn't really think of a city in Ohio as being the place where chili is most famous, but you kind of think it'd be a Texas or somewhere like that. But there's lots of those places too, but Cincinnati is a very important one. So if you ever come here, you got to try all kinds of different kinds of chili, but you definitely got to try Skyline. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little history of Skyline Chili and trying some Skyline at the oldest franchise of Skyline left in existence, or one of the oldest. There's a couple that opened at the exact same time around town here, so that's still a thing, but this is definitely one of the oldest, and we ate at it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye now.